Good day, guys. How are you doing today? Well, I just do hope that we are all just doing fine despite these very unfavorable situations we are facing nowadays. To all of you guys, welcome to our channel. And for first-timers, after watching the video, please visit our YouTube channel. The name is Chef Ben's Culinary. Please subscribe. I discussed the topic on how to make a cornstarch-based sauce. And I do believe that I have explained it clearly. Today, I will start with a new topic, the pasta cookery. And towards the end of our lecture, I will make a sauce that is very important in pasta cookery. A pureed sauce made with olive oil, garlic, nuts, and basil leaves. Yes, guys, the pesto. To start, let me tell you some important pointers that you should know in pasta cookery. Ready, guys? Let's go. Pasta is a type of food typically made from an unleavened dough of wheat flour mixed with water or eggs. It is formed into sheets or other shapes, then cooked by boiling, sautéing, or baking. Pastas are divided into two broad categories, the dried or pasta secca and the fresh, pasta fresca. Both dried and fresh pasta comes in a number of shapes and varieties. In terms of nutrition, cooked plain pasta is 31% carbohydrates, mostly starch, and 6% protein and low in fat. Pasta generally has low micronutrients content. Pasta mixture may include vegetable purees such as spinach or tomato, mushrooms, cheeses, herbs, spices, and other seasonings. If pasta are cooked in advance, moisten them with butter, milk, bouillon, tomato juice, or a sauce to keep them out from drying out. Always use large pot to hold without boiling over. Water should be 3 times the volume of the pasta. For the right proportion, remember this. For every 100 grams of pasta, use not less than 1 liter water, season with 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 tablespoon of fat or oil may be added into the water to keep the pasta from clumping. The pasta should be added to the water gradually so as not to disturb the brisk boiling. To cook long pasta, hold it and push it down into the water as it softens. Remember, do not overcook the pastas. Caucasians prefer pasta al dente, a state in which it still offers some resistance to the heat. When it comes to boiling pasta, fresh pasta requires a little as 5 minutes boiling. Dry, thin pasta needs only about 8 to 10 minutes boiling, while thick pastas needs at least 12 to 15 minutes boiling. The basic pasta sauces usually used in pasta cookery are brown sauce, velouté, bechamel, tomato sauce or tomato concasse, and pesto. There are several categories of pastas. Let's talk again of the fresh pasta and the dried pasta. Fresh pasta is traditionally produced by hands, sometimes with the aid of simple machines. Since it contains eggs, it is more tender compared to dried pasta and only takes about half the time to cook. Freshly made pastas does not expand in size after cooking. While when we talk about dried pasta or pasta secca, most dried pasta is produced commercially, although it can be produced at home. Dried pasta is a factory-made pasta that require large machine with superior processing capabilities to manufacture. The ingredients required to make dried pasta includes semolina flour and water. Eggs can be added for flavor and richness, but are not needed to make dried pasta. Dried pasta is dried at a low temperature for several days to evaporate all moisture, allowing it to be stored for a longer period, because it is the moisture that deteriorates the quality of the pasta. Dried pastas are best served with hearty dishes like ragu sauces, soups, and casseroles. Once it is cooked, the dried pasta will usually grow to twice its original size. Now, let's talk about market forms of pasta. There are the long pasta. These are the spaghetti, the fettuccine. And there is also hollow pasta. And these are the macaroni, the rigatoni, and the penne. Those are best examples. We also have some fancy shaped pastas, like the farfalle or the bow shape, and the fusilli, the twist. And we also have stuffed pasta. These are the ravioli and the cannelloni. Let's talk about the pesto. Pesto is a must when it comes to pasta cookery. Pesto is a sauce made by pureeing mixture of basil leaves, garlics, nuts, and olive oil. Actually, pasta dishes improves with the addition of pesto. Now, we will make the pesto. The ingredients are, for our pesto, these are the ingredients that we need. Of course, our olive oil, and then our fresh basil leaves, our garlic, and then of course the nuts. Unfortunately, it's very difficult to find pine nuts because of the lockdown, so I will just be using peanuts. So we'll start. Okay, now we'll just have to put all the ingredients in a blender. First, the olive oil. We'll make sure that the blade is dipped in oil. And then next, we'll add the garlic. Then we'll start to chop. And then we'll add the basil, fresh basil from the garden. And then the nuts. Then we'll just have to blend it thoroughly until it's fine, smooth and fine, and liquefied. There. Okay, now it's done. Finished. We now have our pesto. So guys, here now is our pesto. It's already done. Ready to use? On our next video, we will be using this pesto in preparing our different pasta dishes. So guys, now I have discussed all the things that you should know when it comes to pasta cookery, and I have just shown you how to make a pesto. So I believe you have learned all the things that you should know when we talk about pasta. Our next video will be on actual cooking of pastas. So, thank you for watching. See you next video. This is Chef Ben Casabon signing off. God bless us all.